You know, being sassy, in my opinion, is a gal thing. You be female, you be sassy. You know, it doesn't matter whether you're tall or short, rich or poor, overweight, underweight, old, young, gay, straight, Republican, Democrat, American English, French, Spanish, Russian, German, Asian, blonde, brunette, redhead, you be female, you be sassy. It doesn't matter whether you're a marathon runner, whether you're on a walker, or whether you're in a wheelchair, you be female, you be sassy. My opinion. So, if you're a woman that's having a little bit of a hard time, let's get you reconnected to your sassiness. Women are strong, women are smart, women are savvy. That makes up a sassy gal. Women are strong. Let's talk about that. Now, I'm not talking about being able to bench press a locomotive. Hello. I'm talking about strength of character, stamina, fortitude, perseverance, long suffering. Look it up. Women are strong. We have an incredible internal strength. You know, some of the strongest women I know are called mothers. Mothers are amazing to do all that they do. Unfortunately, I was never able to be a mama, but I had a mama, and I have lots of friends that are mamas, and I see mamas everywhere. And I stand in amazement at mothers because of all the strength, the internal strength that they have to do all the things that they do. Mothers hold the cradle of civilization and humanity in their hands, and it takes a lot of strength. Wow, I take my hat off to you mothers if I had a hat on. Anyway, women are strong, and it doesn't matter whether you're a mother or an engineer or a lawyer or a doctor or a school teacher or whatever walk of life you're in. You be female, you be sassy, you be strong. You are sassy strong, and that is an incredible part of being a sassy gal. Now, if you're a little down and out and feel a little defeated, I want to remind you that you have more strength than you think you do. It's down there deep. You've got strength reserves that are there. I know you do. I do. I learned this several years ago when I had the fortune and the honor of being my mom and dad's full-time living caregiver for several years. Back in '99, I moved down from my first husband and I. We lived up in the Dallas area, and I moved down to the hill country area of Texas to take care of my mom and daddy. I originally thought that I was going to nurse them back to health and get back to Dallas area to my life, like I had done several times in my adult life. But this time it was different, and they weren't going to pull up. My dad suffered from Parkinson's disease, and he had been keeping that disease at bay for years, but it was starting to take its little final turn down. And my mother, who had a myriad of health issues, was just driving herself into the ground and killing herself trying to take care of Daddy. So I moved down there to become their full-time living caregiver to take care of both of them. And I did that, took care of both of them for a little over 4 years until my father passed away. And then I continued to take care of Mom in the home as her full-time living caregiver for several more years until I finally had to have her placed in a skilled nursing facility. But fortunately for me and her, it was 2 miles from my front door to that front door, so I could walk over there every day. I could be a part of her life even though she was in the skilled nursing facility. I lost my mom in 14, and so that was about a 15-year section of my life. It was very, very hard, very, very trying, very, very stressful. And there were times when I thought, I'm spent, I have nothing left to give, and I had these 2 very precious lives in my hand. But one day I had to change of attitude with myself. I still had this extremely stressful, anxiety-filled, exhausting situation going on, but I told myself, I woke up one day and I was talking to myself, and it's like, you know, Kathy, you're strong. You are really strong. Don't let this get you. And I said, you know, you're right. I am strong. I'm strong. I'm strong. I got this. I am strong, and I am smart. I can do this. So my situation didn't change. My attitude changed, and I realized that I had a strength reserve that was down there, I utilized it, I pulled it up, I wrapped myself around in it, and it gave me the strength I needed to continue to take care of these two most precious people. Having this change of attitude and realizing how strong I was, it didn't make the road any easier. It just made it easier to maneuver down the road. It made it easier to handle. So I want to challenge you, when you feel like you're down and out and have nothing left, we've got more strength. Women have an incredible way of having strength reserves there. So dig them up, use them, you've got them, you're strong, you're sassy strong, you've got this. And smart? Women are smart. Women are very smart. I think, being a woman, that our smartness defies explanation. But we do have a way of multitasking in a kind of a natural way. And I know they will say, oh, there's really no such thing as multitasking. But I don't believe it, because I am it and I see it all the time. Women have a way of juggling all the balls that we got to keep up in the air without dropping one. Man, we can juggle home life, business life, personal life, kids life, husband's life, partner's life, social life, neighbors, friends, family, all these things. Get the kids home from school, get them fed, get their homework done, get them to bed, get them up, get them fed, get them out the door again, get yourself up, get out the door. Oh, Lord, and make sure you don't run out of toilet paper. It takes a lot of smartness to do that. And if you're a woman and you're hearing this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So being a sassy, strong girl is being a sassy, strong, sassy, smart female too. So we've got strength, we've got smartness, and we are sassy. We're sassy, strong, sassy, smart. We got it going. We got this. Now, being savvy. You know, savvy is an important part of being sassy. All sassy gals are savvy. And you've heard the term, you know, savvy shopper, savvy traveler. Well, we just have an innate kind of sense about things. We know things. Call it women's intuition, call it a sixth sense. Women have a way of knowing stuff. We just do. We do. And it's more of a feeling thing. It's like how mothers know when the baby's crying that what they need. And it's how you know if something's up and somebody just doesn't want to talk about it. We can feel. We have feelings about knowing things. It's women's intuition. And that's part of being savvy. It's our little innate sense that we have. And it's a real deal, in my opinion. And also, a part of our savviness is our female sense of humor. Female sense of humor is contagious. It's uplifting. It's motivating. It just makes you feel good. Female sense of humor has a way of making a bad situation feel better, making some things dark be lighter, making something sad be brighter. It works, and it lifts people up, and it's infectious and contagious, and it's a really, really critical, important part of being a sassy gal, because you're strong and you're smart and you got an incredible sense of humor. Now, female laughter is part of our sense of humor, and female laughter absolutely makes you feel better. And if you want to know what I'm talking about, if you've ever been in a restaurant and there's a table over here and there's 4 or 5 women over here having a gal pal night, having a gal pal evening, and they're laughing and they're joking and they're clapping and they're smiling and they're just having a grand old time. And you know that laughter makes you smile, makes you feel better. And so that's kind of how female laughter is. It does make you feel better. Now, corny alert. This is something I like to say, and it's absolutely corny, but I like it. And I feel that female laughter is like a beautiful, melodious symphony of uplifting inspiration. What'd she say? I know, told you it was corny. But I think that female laughter is a beautiful, melodious symphony of uplifting inspiration. It's infectious, it's contagious, it's motivating, it's uplifting, it's positive. It makes you feel good. So it's also a very important part of being a sassy gal. Now, for those of you who say, well, what about the little smart aleck side we always associate with being a sassy person? Well, if you had to put it somewhere, it would go here in the savvy section. It would. You know, it's part of our sense of humor, but it's not the good part. It's kind of the negative part. You know, there's positive, negative, yin and yang, but the sarcastic side, being a little sarcastic, smart aleck, smart sass, is not necessarily our proudest moment of being a sassy gal. Because it's been my experience that sarcasm and being a smart sass is negative, detrimental, it hurts people. It's the downside of that. So I choose to focus on positive, motivating, uplifting, inspiring sides of being a sassy gal. And that's our strength, that's our smartness, that's our savviness, that's our incredible sense of humor. So that is what being a sassy gal is all about. And again, my mission here is to help encourage you if you're having a rough time to realize that you are strong, smart, and savvy, and help use that sassy energy to help empower you to get through your day better. And for those of you out there that are already sassy gals, I'm challenging you to spread the sassy message to your girlfriends, and so we can all get sassier together. Now, do you know what the best part about being a sassy gal is? Do you know? Well, in the next section, I'm going to tell you. So, get ready. All right.